Hey everyone, Overfletch here, and welcome back to another video with the Melee Ironman. Last time, we started the Hydra grind, and after a short 201 kill count, I managed to pull the Hydra's Claw really early, and then of course, went on to make the Dragon Hunter Lance. Now in today's video, I want to dedicate this entire video to showcasing this beautiful weapon, and showing how great it's going to be for several grinds I have down the road. Now just in case you're unaware, the reason why the Lance is so good is that it has a little special effect for dragons. Now this effect makes it so its accuracy and damage is increased by 20%, which is just gigantic. It's essentially adding on top of Slayer Helm. Again, I can't get a Slayer Helm due to my restrictions, so having this Lance is pretty nice. During this video, I plan to showcase 4 separate grinds that I plan to use the Lance and the impact that it will have in these grinds. So to kick off the Lance showcase, why not go ahead and go back to Hydra and showcase it there. As I showed in the previous video, Hydra has an insane common drop table that gives a lot of GP and prayer XP, so I definitely plan to stay here for quite some time. Oh hey, 250 kill count. Pretty cool. 1/4 of the way until 1k, and I think I'm gonna definitely be going for 1k. I hope I do. The drops here are just so good. Okay, recording actually this time, but there we go, jar of chemicals. You know, a lot of people would probably be upset about that. One, I already have the Lance, I don't actually care what I get now, I want the pet. But that's my very first jar, and now my POH will look a little bit better. So when I finish this trip, I will use it. Also, just a little update with Hydra, it is so much more fun while using the Lance. Kills are a lot more consistent. It's still pretty slow compared to probably you guys killing it. Because remember, I don't have a Slayer Helm, I don't have any good boots, and I don't have a Torture Amulet, and also Bear's Gloves. That'd be a huge DPS increase, probably 30% at least with all those items. But all in all, I'm still having a good time, and I honestly have not been counting, I've been talking to you. No! Oh my, what the fuck? Back-to-back jars, what the okay. Like I said, oh my god, if I didn't have anything else, I'd be almost salty, but RNG doesn't actually matter, stuff like that. But wow, that is, dude, my RNG here is just really good. Alright, time to get a back-to-back jar of chemicals. I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably spin around maybe. Nope. Sadly, no. Can't believe it. SMH my luck. Yeah, I guess end of this trip, my inventory is pretty full. Let's go use this jar though real quick. Oh, I thought I was recording, but I just got I got a quiz, so always do your quizzes. You gotta get to Shelter Stale Baguette. Even if you're a main, at least do the Stale Baguette. You know, try to go for the Stale Baguette, because that is part of the collection log. We all love the collection log. But I'm rambling just because I wanted to, 2 things. One, this is my favorite room, the POH, just because, I don't know, the altar's nice. Basic Jewelry Box has a big sentimental value to me. But anyways, before I just chuck it in, that's just crazy to see a 1 out of 2,000 drop. And then the very next kill, the same 1 out of 2,000 drop. Pretty neat, pretty fun seeing stuff like that. But yeah, the weird thing about this room has been this empty boss layer display. No jars so far, so let's just chuck it in here. And, oh, you can put both in, I didn't know that. Okay, I thought it would instantly go to that. Anyways, there it is, there's the Hydra jar. Oh, you can, oh, I didn't know you could, okay, that's from the new, gotcha, that's probably from the new POH update they did semi-recently. So you can put all your jars in there. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, that looks so much better. This room in the POH looks a lot better just having some items in here. And yeah, look at the collection log. I know I've probably shown it multiple times throughout this video, probably the last video. But, I mean, look at it. 7 out of 11. I mean, 6 out of 11, because I got these from Worms. But really, 7 out of 11 on the collection log. Sub 300 kill count. Most likely, if I had to guess which one's next, probably the heart, so probably the Brimstone Ring. And then the other, I mean, even if it takes a while, I can't use it anyways. But I pretty much almost have the entire log done. Pretty fast, minus the pet, of course. Anyways, let's go back. Because the goal right now is to go for either 500 or 1,000 kill count. It's not to go for the jar. And then a Hydra tail. Guys, I think I just hit the mic, but then a Hydra tail. Why not? And shifting gears from Hydra, I want to focus on the second grind I want to do with the Lance, and that is Mythol Dragons. Now, Mythol Dragons, of course, dropped the very exclusive Dragon Full Helm, which is a beautiful piece of fashionscape in my opinion. This is something I'll be going for way down in the future that I just want to do for fun. Now if you look on screen, this is the actual DPS calc between my prior setup with the Hosta versus now with the Lance. And yes, at Mythol Dragons, the Lance is a 40% DPS increase. However, Mythol Dragons are still pretty tanky. As you see, I only have a 45% accuracy, so it's going to still be a pretty decent grind. I mean, you can see in the background I was doing this one kill, and it still takes about an average of a minute per kill. Have a bit of free time tonight, so I want to do some more Myth Dragons. I want to test it out a little bit more, figure out maybe just some methods, and learn a little bit more. Because this is definitely a grind I'm going to do at one point. I'm unsure if I'm going to finish this before max cape, unless I get extremely spooned and get the Dragon Full Helm really early. I forget the math, like how many kills it takes to get the Dragon Full Helm on average. I'm going to guess something like 8,000. I'll do the math eventually. Like once I actually do this grind, I will do the math. But yeah, this is something I want to go for. Let's go test out real quick. Test out this beautiful Lance. I'll probably have to teleport out of this kill, but I just got my first piece of shoe bone, or first shoe bones. I was thinking about storing these up, but honestly, I don't see the reason. I'm just going to use them. I'll record anytime I do use a shoe bone. And by the way, I don't plan to do a ton of this. I'm just testing this out for fun. But if I did get the Dragon Full Helm, don't worry. I'll make sure to record. Might as well record this first one. Oh my... Okay. You think I'm bringing a bow, Jagex? Alright, take 2. First chewed bone on the account. Use it up. Let's get a prayer mix or something. Come on. Hey, anti-fire mix. So here's the results from that quick Myth Dragon trip. So I did 2 trips, took about 35 minutes give or take, and I did 26 kills. And if I roughly average how long it takes me to get back, I'm expecting about 40 kills an hour, give or take, which is close to about 1 chewed bone per hour, which means this is gonna be over a 200-hour grind to get the Dragon Full Helm. That's okay. I'm really not worried, not concerned. I mean, the LE grind is gonna be about a 1,400-hour grind on average drop rate. So I know grinds, and I know they take a while. So this is just one of those things that I want to do one day. I might just wait until I'm maxed, until I max my total before I go back for more chewed bones. This was just, again, something fun I wanted to try it out since I got the Lance. Found another chewed bone, so let's use it. And I guess a little support from that. I did it again! Alright, here we go. Take 2 with the squirrel. Maybe squirrel will give us some good luck real quick. Probably not, but you never know. And prayer mix. I somehow got another one, the next trip. So let's just go ahead and use it up. Squirrel didn't give me luck last time, so I'm not even expecting anything. And what did we get? What is that? Is that Renar's? Hey, 2 prayer pots, 3 restores, or 3 dose? I will accept that. I mean, truth be told, the loot from Chew Bones doesn't matter. We just want the chance for the beautiful Dragon Full Helm. Yeah, I think that's enough for one night. Just a few kills. You know, I'm getting close to about 100 kill counts. Like I have 3 Chew Bones so far. Many more though to get to the drop rate. So before I move on to the next method that I'm using my Lance for, I wanted to go ahead and quickly show the total loot count so far from Mythol Dragons. So I'm actually up to 4 Chew Bones so far and 152 kill count, which is about 4 hours of Mythol Dragon killing so far. Now this grind might be like a 200-hour grind at some point, so 4 hours isn't too much, but my goal for this video was just to get a feel of how Myth Dragons is going to go, and showcase, again, you know, using the Lance. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with 152 kill count. We'll be coming back at some point, maybe for 1,000 kill count, or possibly even more, depending on how long that Dragon Full Helm takes. But for now, let's move on to the next method. Well, moving on from Myth Dragons, I'd like to try something else, of course dragon related, and that is the King Black Dragon. So my setup looks really weird right now, but let me explain it. So let's see, if I get killed by a player, right now my 3 items I'll keep is my bandaged chestplate, my dragon fire shield, and then my lance, of course. And then if I protect item, I will keep these Derek plate legs. I actually have an additional 4, I think, 4 extras, 4 duplicates, maybe 3 duplicates. So if I lose them, I don't really care. Everything else I don't care about keeping. And this, again, this is just a budget test setup right now. There's actually something I want to look into afterwards, or after doing this for a little bit of time, is these Trover parchments. You see I have a little bit of points from last man standing, because one day actually I want to go for the Swift Blade. I just haven't felt like grinding it out recently. I actually did these points when you could pretty much boost in a way, like where you didn't have to get kills. Now you have to get kills to get points, I think. So that means I just have to actually get good at the video game to actually get points. That's okay. One day I might look at these, because apparently how these work is that you buy the parchment, you put it on a item, like an untradeable item. So for example, the two items I would use is the fighter torso and the fire cape. And then essentially if you die in the wilderness with them, you will keep the items. You just have to pay some money essentially to keep them, like over 30 wilderness, because of course the run to KBD isn't 30 wilderness. So that would be my setup late game, but right now I'm just gonna go try a few kills, maybe get lucky, snag the pet, or just have a little bit of fun. So let's go test it out. First of many kills. I don't know why I brought Bruise. Yeah, first of many kills. 4 kill count. Yeah, I've had a couple kill count, just in case you're curious. I did one, I think one time when I got the dragon shield for fun, and then I think I did 2 elite clues. Maybe I did 3 elite clues. I have no clue. All right, that was the first trip. Let's see, did a couple kills. We did 7 kills, plus I lost 2 kills because someone tried to crash me for a few kills. So if that's how this works, that's how this works, I guess. I don't know. I'll do a couple more trips, maybe another one, see how it goes. Come on, KVD, just die, please. Okay, thank you, Lance, for not noodling at the end. So that is 29 kill counts, sorry. Wish I did 30. That's enough for now, I'm getting out of here. But initial impressions of KBD, it's really not bad. The only real problem right now is that I did this on the weekend, and the weekend there's a lot of people. A lot of people with rune crossbows and like black d'hide killing KBD. I have no idea why. KBD's not good money. I guess it's just because it's like the first taste of PVM. So my initial theory is either I need to do this not on the weekend, or I need to wait until I have 2,000 total, which it won't be that long from now. It might be like another 4 months or so. Just depending on how I feel with grinding. Like I might faster, maybe 3 months until I get 2k total. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really worried about going for fun things like Mythol Dragons and KBD. Again, this is just to test this out, have a little bit of fun with the lance, and we'll say this is very, very nice. Apparently, it's 40% DPS increase over the Hosta for this method, so I will accept that. And one day I would love to go for this pet. And of course, the King Black Dragon is in the wilderness, so I just wanted to show my little run I have to do for each King Black Dragon trip. I run from the canoe I use in the Ferox Enclave, and that's how I get back here every time. And the King Black Dragon himself is pretty similar to a Myth Dragon, so the kills are pretty close to the same, so I guess it could be something like 30-40 kills an hour, depending just, how long my kills take and how long it takes to get back. So the shield left half looks to be about a 1 out of 4,000 and 4254. Drop rate, which really isn't that bad. I thought it was a lot rarer, honestly. I forgot that this is a pretty high level boss, so it makes sense. It's pretty expensive. And my final method I want to show with the lance is my prayer banking method. So before I had the lance, I believed that my meta for collecting stuff or collecting bones was going to be blue dragons in the Taverley dungeon. I can get there with my con cape, and I thought overall this would just be a decent method. However, once I got the lance, I quickly realized that there is a much faster method to actually get bones. So just for reference, pre-lance I was getting about 70k an hour of banking bones at Blue Dragons, Taverley Dungeon. However now, while at Green Dragons, 1, I can use a looting bag, which is really, really nice. And then 2, I also am picking up the green dragon hides, again just because I'm also picking up the bones and I have essentially an extra inventory. It comes out to I'm getting about over 100,000 prayer XP banked, and then also all of those hides. I'll go into much more detail once I actually work on either 90 or 99 prayer at some point. This is just a nice little teaser of this grind for when I do it in the future. And with that, I want to wrap up the video right here. This video is a little bit different than my normal videos. I thought it would just be really cool to show my Dragon Hunter lance and how it actually works, and I'm really excited to use it more. But with that, I'm going to resume some proper skill and grind next video, as I want to get back into working on max. I have a lot to show you. I have a lot more to do. So with that, we got to get back into those grinds, and I will see you later. Take care, everyone.